Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Palmisano here again. I got an email from our trusty moderator, Mr. Beware, reminding me that it's time to do more WEEN. When I was on the God, WEEN, and Evan podcast, which was a good time, by the way, I'll put the link in the description, we talked about how diverse the band is and that they actually made a country record. Paul from the podcast says, after much thought and consideration, we decided to go with Fluffy. It's the final track on WEEN's country record and a major fan favorite live. They almost always save it for an encore, and when you watch, you'll see why. Many people, rightly so, celebrate the Fluffy from the band's Live in Toronto record, but I couldn't find a video of that, so I went with this video from 2016. This was the band's first set of shows back in New York City after their breakup, and they were pretty massive. I also wanted a clean video with decent sound. So, enjoy. Here we go. Without further ado, we make our triumphant return to WEEN with Fluffy, and I'm very excited to see what WEEN's version of country is. Let's make this full screen.
Why'd you do it, Fluffy, on the porch? Good dog, Fluffy. Old friends, my pride.
The anticipation is nuts. I can tell how excited they are. Real quick, kind of a wild progression so far, right? You have a D major, right? And then it alternates. It kind of, stop dinging me. Then it goes up to this up a minor third to F major, right? Now he's just doing it, taking that D major triad, 1, 2, 3 steps up, 3 frets, right? And then it goes to G, and then walks down to E minor. So we have a lot going on here. So F major and D major are never going to be in one key. So we're moving around. We're moving around here.
Fluffy's got his buddy
I love that change.
on the porch. Penny, she's my girlie. She sits here with me on the porch. Penny looks so pretty on the porch.
Fluffy dog.
Penny takes Fluffy for a walk out on the plain. Chases the other doggies on the plain.
This band's out of control.
But the pig says to Penny, get Fluffy
love that change.
We're on the floor.
It really, it's alternating. It's like clearly D major, right? Starts with that, and then when he starts the lead, G, F sharp. That's how you know it's D major, right? F sharp. That's why I said before that D major and F major would never be in the same key, because F major obviously has an F, and D major obviously has an F sharp as the third. So it's clearly, but then it modulates, and the key center focuses to E minor, right? Which is your relative minor of G major. So it really moves around, and that F chord just thrown in there, that's just like, I feel like that's like your color chord. Like that's the outside chord, but the focus seems to be D major, bright and clean, right, to E minor. That's what I'm hearing so far. Yeah, like right there. He's going up to the A, which of course is the fifth of D, and then bending up to the B, which is the fifth of E, right? But it's got that dissonance to it. It's let's just keep going. Let's not get nerdy. Let's take it in. I love watching his face. So free. Drops the camera. I love that, Paul, that this is the clip that you chose. Man, it's so epic and strange, but he plays so free, right? And I love the looseness and the simplicity, where it's just like those dissonant spots with the effects coming in. It just sears through the crowd. But then he brightens it up with that, like a very Pink Floyd, like little, like walking down that kind of D major line. But when he goes down to when he drops into that E minor thing, and I also love how he does this little like, and letting a lot of the open strings ring when he changes spots on the neck. I mean, we work so hard at muting properly, at minimizing string noise, especially in high gain, high volume scenarios. And he's just like, no, we got it goosed out. We got all the effects on, and we're just going back and forth. We're just going back and forth, and just watch his face, the freedom with which he's making his choices. Like, clearly he knows the roadmap he's going for, but it's purely wide open channel here. Purely wide open. It's freedom is the word I keep thinking of. He's playing completely free in whatever he wants to do, and it's anchored by the simplicity. Switch those power chords. That's what I mean. That slide into there and some of these bends, he doesn't care if it's like a microtone, shy or sharp. You know, he is just feeling it all the way through. And the fact that this is Ween's version of country, of course it is. Of course it is. that little slide that he's just fudging it through there. Just take it. As much time as he feels like taking is as much time as he takes. Cue it. You know, it's such a treat to see. I mean, we're all so guilty of being too damn serious. It's so refreshing to see a band where everyone's smiling, but with the youthful exuberance of not giving a crap about it being super loud, effects laden, bending through. The fact that he cues them to end with that main hook again, and that main hook, when it goes from D, I'll put this in screen, up to the F, and he bends through this A to the B that over the F. So he's like, here's your major third of F, which is A, right? Bending through that. So like through the 4, right? Into the flat 5 territory, right? On that F. And that to be the hook that you end with, man, that's, I guess that's how WEEN does country. I needed this today. Beware, thank you so much. Thanks for being a great moderator and reminding me of my commitment to Paul and the team at the God, WEEN, Evan podcast and the whole WEEN community. Like I said before, we're all so guilty of being so nerdy and so in the weeds and trying to be perfect. And it's so great to see a band that just clearly, I said it before, I'll say it again, clearly playing with the same youthful exuberance that is the reason why we picked this up in the first place. They are having fun out there, and damn it, it's too easy to forget that. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing. If you'd like to support the channel, or if you'd like to see what my lessons and courses, my step-by-step curriculum from beginner to advanced is all about, that is the first link in the description. And I would love to see you over there and be a part of this community. That's it. Cheers. Have a great day. That was awesome.